Thank you so much for being here for the Well-Nourished Women's Yin. This class is designed to help you really wind down, get all the thoughts out, relax and nourish the body, and wind down for a good night's sleep, for a good start into the week. And we will start with the meditation to just arrive in our body. You can be seated or you can also lay down. Your eyes can be open or closed. You can bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. And then notice your head here, your face, your eyes relaxing into the eye sockets, your jaw. Bring awareness to your neck, your shoulders, your arms and hands, all your fingers. Notice your chest, your shoulder blades, your solar plexus and rib cage. Notice your middle back, your lower back, and your belly. Softening your hips and your glutes. Noticing your legs, your upper legs, knees, lower legs, your feet and toes. Notice your breath. And what happens with your body as you inhale and exhale? How are you feeling right now in your physical body? What kind of thoughts are present? How are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling emotionally? What feelings are present? And how's your overall energy at the moment? Start to take intentional breaths here, breathing through the nose in and either exhaling through the mouth or through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, exhale with a gentle sigh. Repeat two more times. Now bring our hands together in front of the heart. And I invite you to tune into your intention for tonight. Maybe that's just a word, an anchor. nourishment, self-care, trust, whatever you need right now, whatever you want to deepen, embody. You have your word, you can start moving your palms, creating warm, nourishing energy, and whatever else your intention is for tonight. Placing your hands either over your eyes or somewhere on your body. Flutter your eyes open whenever you're ready. Throughout this journey, you can either just follow my voice or you can take a look as I show the poses. I will also stay in the poses so that it's easy for you to get in and stay in. Whenever you feel complete in a shape, you can always come out earlier or also stay longer. So really tune into your body here. We will start onto our hands and our knees. And you may want to have a pillow, bolster, blocks just close by in case you need them, somewhere in front of you or next to you. Coming onto our hands and knees, you can either do the classic cat and cow by inhaling, arching your back, exhaling, rounding. Or you can take gentle circular movements here with intention to move your spine, your hips, your neck, just to arrive in the body. It doesn't matter how it looks. If you're circling to one side, you can shift to the opposite side. Find our center again. And we will lift our feet up and spread our toes wide. Bring our toes on the floor and gently walk our hands back, sitting on our heels. And check in if you can breathe here. I like to sometimes take a pillow or a bolster um, on top of my lower legs and sit on it. If you feel like you can't breathe here or your toes hurt, you can lift your hips up. We're staying here connected with our breath, really breathing in and out. And imagining you're letting your exhale become longer. And whenever you need a clearing breath, you can exhale through your mouth and make a sound. Softening your shoulders, your hips, your neck, your face. The next exhale, we will stick our tongue out. And just notice what happens with your tailbone, your hips when you stick your tongue out. Repeat 1 to 2 more times. You are complete. You can slowly come out. Remove any props. If you have a bolster, you can put it in front of you or a pillow. We will lift our toes and feet and gently circle our ankles. Maybe even tap our toes on the floor. And then we will take our hips wider, our knees wider than our hips. Bring the big toes to touch, coming into a child's pose. You can use a pillow or bolster in front of you, but you can also do it without. I will let you know when it's time to shift your head to the opposite side. I really find a comfortable position here where you can breathe into your spine, into your belly. With each exhale, you'll let your upper body sink towards the floor or your prop. And soften your face, your neck. Your elbows are relaxing on the floor. And you can take deep belly breaths here. Mm. Gently shift your head to the other side. If you've been having your head on the side. 3 intentional breaths here. Scanning your body here, and if you're holding anywhere tension, give me micro tensions that you may want to soften into. And for the last few breaths, you may want to center your head. You're feeling complete here. You can gently walk yourself out of this shape. You can take a comfortable seated or laying down position for a moment to feel whatever is happening in your body, mind, and emotions. The yin magic happens between the poses we do. So you may want to lay on your side, your belly, your back. Mm. And from here, we will meet in a seated position, sitting onto a blanket or block or pillow. We'll be coming into a hip releaser, and I'm sure you have some props close by. We will be extending our right leg in front of us, and our left leg is bent, and we will bring our left ankle at the outer edge of our right thigh. So left ankle or left foot at the outer edge of the right thigh. So if you feel there's too much pressure at the back of your extended leg, you can take a pillow or block under it. You can also, this is one variation. The second variation and option that you can try out and see where you can breathe easier, where you can stay for time. You can bring the right ankle to your left hip. So you just slide the right foot to the left hip. And the hands can be on the floor in front, or if you have your blocks, your hands can be on the blocks so that your shoulders can relax. And you can breathe here. And we'll be feeling this in your outer hips, maybe in your glutes, your thighs. Deep breaths. Allow your exhale to become longer, deeper, softening your face, your neck, your shoulders, and bringing awareness and breath wherever your body may feel tight. And if your body invites you, you can walk your hands in front on the floor or on your blocks. And keeping the spine either elongated or falling forward. Or you can also stay where you are right now. And the forward fold is for both options. Stay here for a few more breaths. I'm trying to soften here your hips, even if just for a second. Deep belly breaths. And maybe a clearing breath through the nose in, exhaling, sticking the tongue out. Whenever you're feeling complete, you can very gently help your legs out of the shape. And maybe for a moment extend your legs and move with your hands over your legs, over your knees, the back of the legs. And you may want to come in a seated knee hug for a moment. Relaxing your upper body on your thighs and the head on your lower arms. Maybe gently wiggling from left to right. We'll shift to the opposite side. You can either choose the first option or the second, depending on what you did just now. We'll extend our left leg and bring our right foot at the outer edge of our left thigh or hip, approximately. And you may want to put a prop under your extended leg. If you've taken the second variation, you can bring your left heel to the outer edge of your right hip. And again, this side may feel completely different. Maybe you need different props. Take 3 really conscious breaths here to arrive. And scan your body. If you're holding any tensions in your upper body, your hips, your eyes, your face, your jaw. Your body invites you. You may want to move your hand to the front in a gentle forward fold. Do what feels beneficial to your body and mind tonight. I want to nourish and not agitate ourselves. It helps you. You can also take a deep breath in and then exhale. Humming is great to relax your nervous system, to soften the body. Or you can stick the tongue out. Softening your hips here, your shoulders, your neck, your arms, and toes. I'll take 3 more deep belly breaths here, in and out. Mhm. You can either stay longer, or if you feel complete, you can very gently release. And move your hands on your legs. And from here, we will make our way onto the mat, laying on the floor. Maybe having a low pillow or block under our heads. And you can hug your knees in here. Wrapping your arms around the knees, or placing your hands on your knees and drawing circles in both directions. Massaging your lower back here. You can extend your legs on the floor and see if there is a gap between your lower back and the floor. And if there is a gap, you might want to take a blanket and place it beneath, just as an additional support for your lower back when we do our next shape, which is banana asana, or also known as crescent moon shape we take with the body. Some space. For that, we will bring our hands onto the belly, our knees are bent, and we will lift our hips for a few centimeters and just move it like a little bit to the left to create some space. And we'll extend our legs here and walk our feet to the right. So knees are bent, hands are on the belly. We'll lift the hips, bring them slightly to the left, then extend our legs. You may want to place your left foot on top of the right or the opposite. See how it feels? They can also just relax next to each other. And then we'll walk our upper body to the right side until you find that sweet spot that you can feel an opening in your left side of the body where you can also breathe and relax. You can touch your hands in the back or also just let your hands relax next to each other. And we'll take 3 conscious breaths here. Give yourself time to arrive here if there's anything you need to adjust so you don't feel like you're holding tension. Please do. Each exhale, you're softening, grounding down. With each inhale, you're feeling expansion on your left side, creating space physically and energetically. Few more deeper breaths here. And then when you feel complete, you can first center your head and then slowly walk your feet back, bring your hips back to center. Keep your feet on the floor for a moment, knees bent, hands on the belly, gently making circular movements on your belly here. Breathe into your lower back. And you may also want to hug your knees in for a moment. And then from here, we'll prepare for the opposite side whenever you're ready. Adjusting any props that you may want to use. Our hands are on our hips. We will lift the hips gently, shift to the right side. Extend our legs here, walk them to the left until we find that sweet spot again. Walking our upper body to the left. I like to adjust my shoulder blades onto the floor. Find a comfortable position for your head and neck here. And take 3 conscious breaths to feel if there is any bigger or smaller movement you need to do to feel like this pose is truly serving you. Then your face, your neck, your jaw, your shoulders, your toes. I like to imagine my breath is a nourishing nectar. With each inhale and exhale, I'm doing something really good for myself, replenishing. And whenever you're complete, you can center your head, then your legs and hips. Stay here with your knees bent and feet on the floor for a moment. And you may want to take a knee hug here. And from here, we will need either a block or a book, a firmer blanket, a firmer pillow, and we'll put it next to our hip horizontally. And we'll take a moment here to circle our hands onto the belly. And then we will lift our hips up for a few centimeters just to slide that block or prop under our hips, under our lower back, really where the bony part is, not where the soft parts start, where your kidneys are, really down. So your buttocks, your hips can ground. I like to adjust my shoulder blades here. You can keep your legs bent, or you can also extend them if that feels good in your body. I like to keep my legs bent here. Arms can be spread out wide or on your body. And to adjust your head to be comfy. Imagining you're letting your hips sink into your prop. More deep breath here. And you can lift your hips, slide your prop away, and softly place your lower back down. And just notice for a moment how this feels. I'll come into a twist here to digest our practice. You can bring your hands on the hips, shift them gently to the left. Place your left leg on top of your right leg, so cross your legs. And you want to have a block or a pillow bolster here on your right side. And then when you exhale, you can let your knees fall out, adjusting your shoulder blades here. You can spread your arms wide or have it on your body. The head can stay centered or look in the opposite way. One more deep breath in here. And exhale. And you're complete. You can center your head and bring your legs back. Center your hips here for a moment. And then bring your props to the opposite side if needed. Bring our hips gently to the right side and cross our legs with the right leg on top. Exhale to the left. And again, take a similar variation as before here. Intentional breaths through the spine, nourishing the spine, the belly. With each exhale, you release your knees heavy into the floor or your prop. And when complete, you can come back to center and hug your knees in here, really grounding your spine as we prepare for Shavasana, our final resting shape. You may want to have your bolster under the knees or a pillow blanket. Have something to cover your eyes, please do. I will let you know when it's time to come out. And maybe you're in bed and you just want to fall asleep. That's also fine. You can stay there a little longer here in Shavasana or start deepening your breath and gently moving your body, the ankles, the toes, your wrists and fingers, rolling the head from side to side and extending through your legs and arms like a cat. And then you can hug in your knees here one more time and roll over to one side, bringing your awareness to your chest, your heart space. And we'll meet in a seated position. Close the space together. Bring a hand on your chest, one on the belly. Bringing awareness to your nostrils and the breath moving in and out. Bring both hands to the heart. Gratitude, tune into what are you grateful for today, tonight. Remembering your word, taking that into the week. And ready, you can rub your hands again, filling them up with all the energies you want to embody and invite in this week. You can place your hands somewhere on your body, over your eyes. Deep breath in and out. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. And I hope to see you again next week or any other time. I wish you a very nourishing and replenishing night. Thank you so, so much. And take your time if you want to stay a little longer in meditation. And I wish you a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.